Apparently the internet doesn't want to work today. Ha ha ha, there you go, Tangle. Smart move. And we're back. Internet is not pleasant today. Yeah, everybody had to refresh. We dropped the feed. We dropped the feed like Tyquan Thornton drops footballs. True story. True story. Oy vey. Ice Wolf took advantage of something that I haven't even announced yet. Ice Wolf said, what? You guys did an Art and Music Founders Edition combo? We did. And here it is. You are going to watch Ice Wolf score all the goodies as soon as I get the right focus. All right, I'm going to say it's going to be probably right about here, which this looks good. Ice Wolf. It's right here. I'm waiting. I have to get the large envelopes, or excuse me, the large boxes on Monday. So it goes out Tuesday. So you have 4 days to work a deal. In the meantime, week or two? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll hold it, man. That's not a problem. I mean, you guys know I'll do pretty much anything for you that's within my power. And if it's not in my power, I'll ask permission from the higher ups. I know you do, Jim. You have more power than I do, bud. I know. Art and Music and the Founders Edition. Do you have a preference as to what goes first? No, I understand it, buddy. You take your time. Hopefully, we can cheer you up with these boxes. Founders first. All right, here we go. 2023 Pieces of the Past Founders Edition. 3 packs per box, 1 relic per pack, featuring the bar. Let's go. That right there is William Fargo from Wells Fargo. And he's talking about something being a moderate, somebody being a moderate, or him being a moderate. Either way, moderation. Nice little handwriting sample. Oh, how about Johnny Walker? Mr. Johnny Walker. Hello, Johnny Walker. Lots and lots of writing. Black or red? It's Johnny Blue. Actually, the Johnny Gold is pretty good. Oh, sweet. Yale and Harvard. You, sir, are all writing samples. Look at that. Look at that. Not too shabby, eh? This one looks like it actually has like the backside of a seal or a wax seal or something. Interesting to see what would be on the other side of that. But there you go. So far, so great. Art and music. I have only had Johnny Walker Blue once in my life. Because it was free. And it's probably the only time I'll have blue in my life. Oh, there's a chunky set of, woo! Look at them fatties. Look at them fatties. My goodness. Those packs and my cats. Fatties. I got cats with weight problems. One of them's active, one of them's not. One of them can see, the other one's almost blind. She's starting to get a little foggy in the retinas. There you go. So this is not necessarily Leonardo da Vinci. This is actually a this is in contention. This is currently owned by the murderer in charge of Saudi Arabia, Prince Sammy Salmon or something like that. The Salvador Mundi, the name of the piece that has been attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, is actually not really confirmed to Da Vinci. Even as it was being sold, there was contention as to whether or not it was a Da Vinci. But that did not stop the person who orders hits all across the world from purchasing it. So this may not be a Da Vinci, but that is the current attribution. A lot of professionals say that it may be a contemporary of Da Vinci. However, this card is quite contentious. Now, here, we know, is a Paul Rubens. Specifically a Peter Paul Rubens, not a Pee Wee Herman Rubens. Oh, it just did not want to rip, did it? Did not want to rip. It's a good thing, oh, I cringe. Every time even I grab the scissors, I cringe. Boop. Donnie Tondo and Woman with a Parasol. You got Monet and Michelangelo. I know, it sucks. I would dangle. It's up to somebody else. They just need to let me know via the chat. All right, Ice. All right, let's pull out the biggin. What we got? Well, we got Renoir. And how about Pierre-Auguste Renoir? It's almost like they put them together on purpose. Renoir and Renoir. That looks like a piece of a ledger. That's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. I like it. I like the cool factor. And oh goodness, hey now. Oh, whoa. Yikes. Hello, Eddie Munch. I mean, it's art, so I guess it's safe for work. The card is thick, the paper isn't, Ice Wolf. Madonna. Well, yep, that's exactly how I remember what's going on, Jeremy. How you doing? That's how I remember Madonna. Woohoo! And I know, right? Oh, no big deal. Just a handwriting sample from Jean Antoine Watteau, possibly with blood from where he slit his own wrists. Just kidding. I have no idea how he died. However, that does look like blood. Not gonna lie. Not that I know what, 200-year-old dry blood looks like. But it could look like that. Jeremy, how you been, man? Long time no talkie. I know our dear friend Carlos is here, just waiting for the end of the show so he can figure out which amazing set of comic books he's getting. Gratis. I am fantastic, man. I actually just finished telling everybody how we are off of sports cards and are getting rid of basically all of the sports cards that we have, just so that they're gone. As we are all about arts and collectibles now, as well as non-sport card, because let's face it, the sports card medium is taking a beating. It's going to get worse. It is going to get worse. And the reason I can tell you it's going to get worse is because everybody's suing each other and that costs a lot of money. And how are they going to recoup the money? No, they're not going to take it out of their CEO's pockets. No, they're not going to take it out of their vice president's pockets. No, they're not going to take it out of the shareholders' pockets. They're going to take it out of your pockets. So, depending on who loses the next major lawsuit that's going on, you can expect their product to be doo-doo because they're going to need to recoup all of the money it cost. And the one who won also going to be doo-doo for a while as they recoup all of those lawyer costs, which will rack up into the millions. So, there is absolutely no reason to be buying any new product right now from any company that is dealing with straight sports, i.e., Panini or Topps. Hey, you guys can quote me on that. I am not afraid of either of them. So, with that said, the smaller companies like Super Break that are and Upper Deck that are actually staying in their lane are going to be pretty sweet gets moving forward. It was covered in blood. It's right. Panini better not lose. They can't get much worse on the few of their newer sets. Hey, there's a reason we are. My entire background was founded on sports cards. A lot of the collectibles that were funding this company in the beginning were from sports cards. And for Doug and Trevor and I, and more Doug and I, to say that we are done with sports cards, we're done. If Doug is done, that says something. Now, kids, that's different. Will I open packs of cards with James? Does Doug open packs of cards with Michael? Absolutely. Because you know what? That stuff is still fun and it means something to the kids. But as far as investing and trying to, make flip cards, no. I'm over it. I'm done. Um, yeah, Dangle knows. It's already bad. It's only going to get worse. Let me get a glass of water. I'll be back.
Oh, here's a glass of water, Daddy.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
Sure. Here's water.
Gracia.
What? You just said water. I'm like sweating.
Oh, are you hot? Here, let me turn the AC on. I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah, you should have let me know.
I know.
You're a bad daddy.
I'm such a bad daddy.
But
I'm the worst daddy ever. You're right.
Daddy, do your normal voice because I like it.
Okay.
There we go. Now that's what you sound like.
All right, there we are.
Alright, there we are.
Ooh.
Oh,
Today's flavor is bipolar. It is black cherry.
ew.
Because sometimes you like something that's a little bit different.
Some nom nom, eh eh, waka waka, eh eh, some nom nom, some kari It's time for us to
Boy, he wants that to be really expensive. It is. It's good. You received a Seahawks throwback jersey as a gift today. Not mad about it. I agree. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be mad either. I would literally take as a gift, if given, and wait for the end of the sentence before you jump on it. Any team's football jersey, with the exception of the Patriots, the Jets, or the Dolphins. The caveat to the Dolphins is I'd take a Marino jersey. I'd take a Larry Zonka jersey. I would have no problems with those. Maybe even a Jason Taylor jersey. The Jets, I would probably take a Wayne Krabet jersey. Maybe even a Dennis Bird jersey. The Patriots, I can't think of a single player I would want to have a Patriots jersey of. Not one. No. Doug Flutie. I would take a Doug Flutie throwback Minuteman jersey. I would wear that. That's the only exception. I would never wear a Deshaun Watson jersey. I would never wear a Ray Rice jersey. I would never wear a Kareem Hunt jersey. I would never wear a Tyreek Hill jersey. I would never wear an Ndamukong Suh jersey, and honestly, I'd probably never wear an Aaron Rodgers or not Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Donald jersey because Aaron Donald loses his temper too much, literally hits people with helmets and chokes them on the field. I don't care if he's the best player, regardless of position. Aaron Donald is not a good human being. Yeah, Zach Thomas, yeah, probably. Zach Thomas, yeah. Yeah. I like it. I just acquired a signed Diggs jersey for your son. Yeah, dig it. I dig the Diggs. Dig it. Drew Bledsoe, I like Drew. He was great for his small stint at the Bills. I got to see him air it out against the Raiders and absolutely dismantle the Raiders. But I still probably wouldn't wear a Bledsoe Patriots jersey. Michael Vick. Michael Vick, here's my thing with Michael Vick, and I'm not going to defend Michael Vick because what he did was preposterous. What he did was horrific. What he does was illegal. Here's my caveat with Michael Vick. We as a society, at some point in our society, determined going to jail after being found guilty of a crime is your sentence and your penance, along with fines. We as a society decided that if you are guilty of a crime, we take away a portion of your life in recompense for the crime. It has been determined by our society that once you get out of that, you are supposed to be rehabilitated, which we know they're not, and we are supposed to have paid for our crime. However, the stigma that is associated with people who have been to prison and have done their time as they are supposed to, sadly, still is there. So I pose a question. If somebody has been guilty of something, and somebody has been convicted and they serve the allotted time given, at what point are we allowed to accept that as what our society has decided to be their punishment? Now, I know I'm going a little bit deep considering we're chatting about football, but it's always something that has rubbed me the wrong way. Michael Vick did something terrible. Michael Vick did something heinous. He murdered animals. That's a terrible thing to do. That's definitely not on my list. I would not wear a Michael Vick jersey, to answer your question specifically. However, at what point do we accept the societal norm of prison and doing a full sentence and a fine as payment for the crime? And if we are not going to accept that, why are we throwing people in prison? Why are we doing it? I see throwing them in prison for life for keeping them off the streets permanently since so many people are opposed to the death penalty. By the way, I'm not opposed to the death penalty, and that's not a political thing. That's just a right and wrong thing. But at what point do we accept fines, prison time, and the loss of years of their life as payment? What's going on, Bourbon? How about Steve Aoki? What did Steve Aoki do? The only thing I know besides his company stealing cards, allegedly, and him hitting somebody in the face with a cake and getting sued, I am not up to date on what Aoki has done. Don says, we have a friend. We'll call him Carlos. He wants to know if he buys another G.I. Joe 300 and no one else, does he get both ninja prizes? Yeah. If you buy another one and nobody else buys them, then I'm randoming those two to the two people that are there, which are you and you. Literally, if you buy two, you get both of those. And quite frankly, those comic books are worth more than half of the... One set is worth half. One is right within 10% of half. So I'm just saying, the Kirkhams are actually pretty big hits. Oh yeah, no, Bourbon. That is at my home. I should bring it out and just stick it somewhere. There's actually a bunch of stuff up here that y'all can't see. There's some of our hidden personal stuff. Yeah, that we don't show regularly. But I need to dig that out and put that up there. I know exactly where it is. It's in my house on the shelf. I just have to get it. Excuse me. No, Aoki was a great guy. Aoki, somebody, believe it or not, actually sued Steve Aoki for getting hit in the head with a cake. If you go to a Steve Aoki show and you don't want to get hit with cake, don't go in the first 15 rows. Or better yet, take your sorry butt home and don't go at all. Because that happened. He for a long time did not throw cake in the crowd. For those who don't know the techno scene, Steve Aoki was kind of famous for throwing birthday cakes into the crowd. It was just a thing. It's got a long backstory, but he says everybody deserves cake. That's like going to see Gallagher and not wanting to hit with watermelon. Fun fact. I heard this. I don't know if it's true, but I remember the original Gallagher actually got sued because the head of his mallet came off and hit somebody in the crowd, destroying their sense of smell and taste. And the person happened to be a professional food taster. So what he did was he sold it to his brother for a tidy sum and a residual. And then his brother ended up not paying him the full amount that was supposed to, and he ended up suing his twin brother over the act. Steve's dad is the founder of Benihana's. I've never been to a Benihana's. I heard they're nice. Joan Rivers used to tell everybody how she loved Benihana. I mean, if somebody wants to take me, I'll go, but I'm not paying $300 for dinner. I'm just not going to do it. Kind of wanted the 69 Lando back. I see it every stream staring about that. You're not going to get that back. You're never going to get that back. That's mine forever. That might be in my vest pocket when I'm cremated. The old 69 Lando. Look at that swagger. Look at that swagger. The old Billy D. Williams rookie card. With the Chad Dreyer sticker on it. Steve's dad was a wrestler? That's amazing. Yeah. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of things that are probably going to be burned with me. Heels? I'll watch it. All right, so I gotta reject this offer, make a counter offer. I see another order in. Carlos said I am putting my money where his mouth is. So let me, we'll pull that up. All right, Carlos. For those who are unaware, not that I want to delude Carlos's. Goodness gracious. Sorry. So, we are in. I'm trying to counter an offer here.
It's your turn to pick.
Well,
We're gonna need a bigger
looks like I got it. It's my turn to pick.
so dirty with your hands.
Jairek off.
All right, I can mute this now. All right, so Carlos says buys a second for a sure thing. Then Bourbon says I'm going to buy two, and Carlos gets nothing.
What do you know who gets nothing?
Well, here is 300. There's like, I don't know, 10 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left. There's 8 left.
Excuse me, I sneezed.
But you didn't even give me a second to say God bless you.
Okay, go.
All right. Bless you, buddy. So here we go. 300. This is retiring today. At the end of the show, we are tearing these down. They are going bye-bye. Carlos knows the value of the comic books that we have added as the free giveaways. So he is all bowdy. Carlos, let's see what you got, man. Oh, and you got, I believe, the final remark. How about that? You are all about the ninjas. How about the ninja remark? How about a nice little remark? That, my friend, is a hit. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
There you go, man. You now have a you now have a remarked comic to go with your sets. And then, how about Avalanche living in sunny Buffalo? Avalanche is definitely something that you can relate to. Let's see if we can find Avalanche. There he is. Oh, he's easy to find. Right there. He is right on the sight line to the right. Boom! That, my friend, hey now, that is really nice. What a nice little combo to go with your comics. Nice job, Carlos. Nice job, man.
Dun,
13 or 14 more times, Jimmy, and I'm out of here. Bourbon, do you like sports cards? I don't know if you like football, but I have something that's not on the website. Oh, Carlos. Bourbon just bought one. You are now a 2 out of 3 chance. I was saving a 2022 Elite first off the line. It's the last first off the line that we have at $4.99. I mean, if you ask nicely, I could probably go $4.94 for it. Mondo, yeah, that goes for anybody. Whoever says that they'll take it first. It's the only one we have. We are getting rid of all of our sports cards, with exception of Trevor's baseball cards. And they're the Elite is not on the site. That's something you have to tell me to put up when somebody agrees on the price. However, the Legacy is up for $199. That is on the lower end. It's selling for between $200 and $225. We just want to put our money where our mouth is and liquidate the sports stuff. Toot sweet.
ow, 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 ow.
All right, so I'm actually creating a slot if somebody did want that real quick, so bear with me.
Where's my? Oh, I forgot we don't have a blanket. It's my own design. We were born to last behavior. Turn
All right.
around with
What year is the Elite? It's last year's. It's 2022. I'll show you the box. That's your Brees Halls, your Drake Londons,
I would love to sit down.
all the hype receivers, your Sauce Gardners.
Tess, did you just what?
All right, Bourbon. You are up. Bourbon gets disappointed Doug. Bourbon only bought one envelope. However, somehow random.org is going to give him both sets. That's how that's going to work. Signed comic right there. Right there. There you go, Bourbon. I think you have 1, 2, or 3 of those already. And how about the Cobra Officer number 213? Hey, the needs a logo on chest. That because the logo was digitally added. Oh, he's right up front. Look at that. He is right up front behind Baroness. and some ninja that nobody knows the name of. He's a secret. He is. He is. Nobody knows his name. Well, there you go, man. The Cobra Officer. Instantly recognizable right up front. That is true. That would be Noob Saibot. It is. That's right. He was the secret ninja. So was Smoke originally. Noob Saibot and Smoke. There you go, Bourbon. Bourbon makes a good point, Carlos. You have won every major giveaway, pretty much. So he's just getting slightly even with you. Or potentially. All right, my absolutely amazing Lions fans. I managed to pull off the trade. It cost me a lot, but Kevin P. West, you will know I am the proud owner of Jared Goff in my Dynasty League. I will take very good care of him. I also have Jamar Gibbs. So, just so you know how much I believe in them, like I said, this is the bigger of my money leagues. I am banking on 2 Lions to help lead me to a championship. Thank you. I will tell you, it was a very expensive trade in our startup. And for those who like the details, I traded away. I was acquiring the 8th pick in the 5th round. In addition to the 8th pick in the 5th round, I also got the 8th pick in the 17th round, but I had to give up the 8th pick in the 6th round, the 5th pick in the 7th round, and next year's 2nd round draft pick. So I had to give up my next 2 picks and a 2 next year to acquire Jared Goff and a 17th round pick, which will be like a handcuff running back, probably. They are surrounded with weapons. That is why I felt comfortable with that. So I had one league mate go, "Oh my God, that's the worst thing ever." And then he looked at my roster and was like, "Actually, that's not that bad. You did not overpay." My team currently, and my good friend Mondo Armando Jones will dig this. I got Jared Goff and Justin Herbert, along with Jamar Gibbs and Jordan Addison. Excuse me. Dalton Kincaid and Devontae Smith. Bourbon, you are versus me, and I will tell you, I'm about to stick James Cook into my starting lineup because it looks like James Cook is going to be getting the lion's share of carries in Buffalo by people not named Josh Allen. James Cook has been the talk of training camp.
I don't like James Cook.
You're fired. I made a very, at the time, risky trade with Doug to acquire James Cook on just the words of my friend who works at the Buffalo Bills and said that they are putting a lot of faith into Cook pre-training camp. And during training camp, it's exactly what they're doing. So it'll be interesting to see tomorrow how that pans out. It is a solid start, Mondo. That is a solid dynasty team right there. That is 2 quarterbacks that can put up yards, a receiving running back. Jordan Addison, by the way, that was a catch. He toe tapped that. I don't care. what anybody says. Addison had a touchdown yesterday. Addison is who we think he is. And with JJ taking a lot of the double teams, Addison is basically going to be the new Thielen. Those are. Hey, okay, stop. Bubby, please. Thank you. Love you. Cookie. The Addison is going to be basically Thielen. That is my not so hot take. You can actually take that to the bank. All of the people that are going to be saying, oh, Addison is going to be in the shadow of JJ. Well, look at Thielen and how he did when he was at the back end of Minnesota when JJ was putting up all of his yards. Thielen did put a decent chunk of change up, and Addison is going to be Thielen 2.0. I am very stoked to see what Addison has to do. Pretty sure I'm going to trade 212 and 301 for a top 4 pick in redraft. Going to try to stack Jefferson and Chase.
Oh, look. I got Justin Jefferson.
Jimmy actually has Justin Jefferson's jersey in Roblox.
Oh, even his stuff.
Speaking of, Justin Jefferson went 101 in this draft, in this startup. Not Mahomes, not Allen, not Hurts. JJ was the first overall pick. The person who picked him first overall, hasn't even picked another wide receiver. Oh, he did. He's stacking Justin Jefferson with Diggs. So he's got Diggs and JJ. I would show you my my screen, but it has some of the guys I'm playing with last names on it, and I'm not about to dox anybody. As a matter of fact, I think I can close it out because I now don't have a pick for a very, very long time. Let me see. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a very... Take care, Ice Wolf. No, Bourbon, I know. I'm not sleeping on your team at all.
What did you do?
Poppy? Yeah, there's another 35 picks before I pick again. So it is going to be a very long while. I can close that out confidently. Hello, Abby. Abby says hello, Jimmy.
How does she know me?
Jimmy, everybody knows you. You're kind of famous now. Yeah, you're kind of famous now. You're like, I'd say more than locally famous. You're niche famous. Let's take a look. Yeah, it is currently the 56th pick or 57th pick. I don't have another pick until 92. So I am way back. I have a very long time. All right. And let's get this window open. There it is.
Why? She always wins. do that?
Okay. That puts me up to date. Now I'm ready. Dalvin will sign with somebody. I just hope it's not Miami, because I have. If I can get Achane in a later round, I will absolutely take him. Bourbon. Bourbon says I will take a 2-box spectacular. I like where your head's at. Give me some diamonds. Yeah, man. Oh, Bourbon, you're a gambling man at heart. So this set would be the set that you would draw if I were to take the one on top. Do you take the hand you are dealt, or do you take the one that was left behind? It is the worst thing I could possibly do to you, but hey, it makes for good internet TV. Do you take the hand you're dealt, or do you draw two? He's drawing two. He is drawing two. Mondo's like, oh man, I should take the one he was dealt. There we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do this is this is gonna be good. All right. I'm such a jerk. Here we go for Bourbon. Bourbon, we will start with presidential. Don't tempt me. It's open. Here we go. Here it is. Let's see what we got here. Let's see where he's at. Oh, that's cool. How about William Henry Harrison? That's dope. There you go, President Harrison. But what else? Oh, it is Barack and Michelle, Pieces of a Book. Boom, 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 boom. Wom, wom. Couldn't have said it better myself, but at least you got a Harrison. So that is something. All right, Bourbon. Keepsake Edition 2023. Super Break Keepsake Edition. Good luck, man! He says, show me diamond. Oh, baby. How about that Gucci? That is a Gucci watch. Oh, Mr. Young. Guccio Gucci. It's not a diamond. But it's a dang fine watch. What? There you go, man. Gucci watch. The band? No, no, no. That's the face. That's the Gucci face. Hold on. Let me get a zoom in. Swiss made. I had the Quan tingle in that other box. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Mondo has the tingle. The Quan tingle, not to be confused with the Pete tingle. It's gonna be 4 diamonds. Well, it's there. Gucci watch is not shabby. No, it's not at all. It's not at all. Excuse me.
Tips that can save your life. Just crawl if there's a fire.
That's true.
If there's smoke.
Doom, 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 doom.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie way.
What else do we have
It's
here?
fantastic. You can brush my hair. I'm rusty everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
You good, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, dude.
Ooh wow, ooh wow, ooh wow, ooh wow.
Okay. I'm still live, buddy, so please pause all that.
Nope. The question is no. If there's a fire. Oh, he jumped. Oh. Oh, you think I can help it? Huh?
All right. Yeah. Yes. As you know, all of the Barbenheimer ads are out there. So, as somebody who spends more time than he should on the internet, he has come across Aqua's Barbie Girl song, and that is an earworm that I was hoping would die the day after it came out, but unfortunately is still with us and going strong. So, what is everybody's? I'm less distracted now that I'm not picking anybody in the draft anytime soon. I'm less distracted. My attention is fully on all of you again, as it should have been. Um, I have been brokering that trade to get Goff for about 4 hours now. So it figures that he would finally give me a counteroffer while I'm live on air, knowing that I'm not going to counter the counter because I'm not going to argue while I'm on air. What I am going to do right now, I am going to call officially last call on G.I. Joe 300.
Joe, I hate it.
You just chased the neighbor's dog down? Oh. Kids Day tomorrow. Nice. It's always a fun time, Bill's Kids Day. We are going to last call 300. We are going to do the giveaway between Carlos and Bourbon unless somebody else jumps in. That way, we have time to process whether or not Bourbon stole from Carlos one of his comics. So, but first, Mondo says, "What's in the box?" All right, Bourbon, are you ready to see what you didn't get? All right, here we go. This is it. The combo is sold out. Mondo, keeper of the Quan, got the Quan tingle, said, I gotta open these. We'll start with 2022 Pieces of the Past Presidential Edition. Mr. Young's like, this is hilarious. It could potentially be super funny. All right, we will start. Mondo, here we go, bud. Here we go. That is some printing about James Madison. Mad as a hatter.
My bird smells so good.
Followed by Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln. No, I said, hey, Blinken.
Abraham Fart. Daddy, you said it wrong. His name is Abraham Fartland.
Toothless Age. It boots. Dangles like cut sig incoming. If I open that up and there's an envelope, I think Bourbon is going to delete the channel link. I mean, it all depends on if you trust the hand DC deals you. Well, it is not an envelope. So you may or may not be able to breathe easy now. Bourbon got a Gucci watch face. All right, Armando, keeper of the Quan. Let's see how you did. Let's see how your tingle feels. Oh, goodness gracious, it's a dual relic. It is a dually. It is Dior and Hermès. Or Hermes, depends on where you're from. I believe that would be the handle of the Dior bag. Or it is the leather strapping on the Dior bag. Now you can tell Nikki, hey, I got you a Dior bag and Hermes shoes. You just don't have to tell her it's only part of each. Suck it, DC hands. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Screw that guy. Screw that guy and his terrible hands. Who lets him open stuff anyway?
Yeah, I do. What?
All right. So that was it. That is the end of those. I do have another case available. I think we're going to save that for a draft break. Yeah. We're going to save that bad boy for a draft break.
In the puppy book.
Bourbon. Let's do some art and music.
McDonald's knows. Wait.
All right, Bourbon. Bourbon wants a little tribute to Mozart. How about we pull something Mozarty out of art and music? We can call it Mozart and music. Let's get something special, shall we, Bourbon? Let's get something Mozarty.
Why can I not?
Magritte and Picasso.
Oh.
Gauguin and Vermeer, the girl with the pearl earring. Very famous Vermeer. Oh, this one's a bit thick. This one is a little thick. Monet. Boobies.
Who drew those?
Francis Scott Key. You may know him as the writer of a very famous song. I know him as a prisoner being held on a boat. There is Francis Scott Key. I wonder what song that's a piece of. Now, this one was thick, but this one's straight chubby. Chubby, chubby, chubby. Oh, what's up, Picasso? Is that part of your blue period?
I'm calling someone.
Joseph Haydn. 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 It's not Mozart, but it is Haydn. And key. So we definitely got the music part. Looks like they ran out of the right-sized top loaders. Or that's their way of putting in one of those false spacers. That's kind of smart. Kind of smart. There you go, dude. All right, so the last call on 300 is over. I am going to remove it from the website right now. That is a wrap. Let's do a giveaway. Who's ready? Who's ready for a giveaway? KP's like me. What do I get? Nothing, because you didn't order the items necessary. Sorry, bud. All right, so we have Carlos, and Bourbon. We are going to random these 7 times. The person who ends up on top after 7 times is going to pick which of the 2 sets they get. The person who is second on the list gets whatever the first person did not choose, and the bottom person on the list gets my undying gratitude and love and nothing else. All right, everybody, let's do it. 7 times. Here we go. All right, survey says Carlos. Carlos, you get to pick. And Bourbon gets whatever is left over.
No, not again.
So, Carlos, are you going with the Kirkhams? Or the IDW #1 Snake Eyes Dead Game? Bourbon, I think you have a set of these Kirkhams already, don't you? I don't know, I can't remember.
Oh my gosh. I don't like these people.
These are. Yeah, he's like, I don't even know what I have. The Snake Eyes Dead Game #1. 2 of the shorter print variants. And these are the Tyler Kirkhams of, I believe, the same comic. I'm not going to open it up and find out, though. But I'm fairly certain
Hit me so bad.
it is, they are all Snake Eyes Dead Game ones. Uh, bourbon. Bur- bourbon is either doing reverse psychology or asking for a favor. So you want this one? The dead game? The one on the right? Yeah, I probably could have did that easier. I could have just said the one on the left or the one on the right. But you know, I got to make things complicated and convoluted. I wasn't even looking at the page. I want the one on the left. All right. Carlos gets the Kirkham virgin variant, and Bourbon takes the one on the right that he so politely asked for.
I'm so mad about these people.
And there you have it. It seems to have worked out really well. We are going to do some more art and music. He's I actually, I actually wanted the left. Oh well. I was trying to reverse. I was a little reverse psychology from the psychologist. I mean, come on, man. That one was obvious. You gotta hide it. You gotta do reverse psychology. You gotta say exactly what you want so that they go, no, I want that. I want that. That's the one I want. He exposed himself on stream. And not only that, I am going to expose what's inside this box 2023 Super Break, Piece of the Past, art and music. Let's just say what I wanted. Hey, every Superman has his kryptonite. Maybe Carlos is just yours. Lions win! What's going on, Doug? How are you doing? We got some wood here. We got Michelangelo and some wood. We got Cezanne and Picasso. I need a bigger garbage can. We got a thick boy. Number 5 by Jackson Pollock. Eugene Delacroix. That is a handwriting sample, and that is definitely quill and ink. Eugene Delacroix. That's dope. I like it. Anytime you're dealing with quill and ink, I'm in. And this one's thicker too. We got Peter Paul Rubens. And how about Pablo? Pablo Picasso, one of Lee Cozy's favorite human beings. Just ask him. He'll tell you. There you go. This one was all art and no music. Should probably start keeping these larger bags on the table now. French romanticist painter. I've never painted a romanticist before. It must be difficult. All right, garbage is empty. Garbage is empty. Armando says, give me one of the founder art combos. Oh no. we Oh, you realize this is where the Mozart's gonna be, right? That's how that is gonna go. We're gonna start with the Founders Edition. Mondo, are you feeling the Quan here? Is this where it's at, homie? Let's give it up for the keeper of the Quan. All right, I'll see you next week, Dangle. Be safe, buddy. 2023 Founders Edition, Piece of the Past. Featuring The Bar. 3 packs per box, 1 relic per pack. Lego! You'll be ready for a long night. Yeah, Bubby.
My ankle hurts.
I'm sorry, why don't you relax it then? That is going to be Louis Francois Cartier. That is awesome. Look at that Mondo. How cool is that?
El Mondo. How's it going? How's it doing? How's it doing? How's it doing?
Was it a printing or was it actually Beethoven hand copying it, Doug? This one doesn't want to open. Let's try that again. Oh my goodness, Rich Hennessy! I have had my share of Hennessy in my day. Usually it was Hypnotic and Hennessy, aka the Incredible Hulk.
Who's the Incredible Hulk? Who's the Incredible Hulk? Who's the Incredible Hulk? Tell me.
There you go, Monsieur NSA.
Who's Monty?
Hey, bud.
Okay, I'll stop talking forever.
Who's this guy? George Washington. Oh my God. Take a look at that, Mondo. Oh, oh, oh man. Mondo. I've heard of this guy. I know of this man. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's nice. That's very nice. That is very nice. Very nice. Now let's see if art and music can follow with the big ol' hits. Because, you know, we love big ol' hits. That is Rembrandt and Munch. Frida Kahlo. Oh my goodness, Caravaggio. That's a famous one right there. Thick boy numero uno. Manet. That is Claude Monet. Oh, hello there. Hey, Claude. Hello there. General Kenobi. So you got a Monet and a Manet in the same pack. Nice. Let's see if the tingle keeps tingling. Another Caravaggio. Oh, goodness. Da Vinci and Rembrandt. My sweet baby goodness. Check out that right there. I can't tell if that's proper calligraphy or printing. Somebody's got to look up Rembrandt's handwriting and see if he did everything in calligraphy or if that's something that is printed about him. That is definitely a piece of writing. I'd say that's a pretty good get. I love that green. I feel like it should have been numbered, but it's not. There's no numbering on it. I'm shocked that it's not numbered. Good looking card. Congratulations, man. All right. I'll bite. I'm going to put these stacks out here. there you go, Quan. Keeper of the Quan. Bourbon says we're gonna go for art and music. There are only 2 left. I need to update the need to update real quick because there is a miscount on there.
Focus on your shooting.
So there is only 1 left after this. Actually, let me see. Hold on. That might not be accurate. Yeah, it is accurate.
You make me glad.
These are the last 2 art and music. Of the last 2, one of them is Bourbon's. Bourbon, which one are you taking? The one on the left or the one on the right? The one on the right. It's the right one for Bourbon. Abby says left, so he's going right, which means Mozart is not in this one. Mozart is in the other one. Happy wife, happy life. Gauguin and Van Gogh. Degas and Kahlo. More Manet. And there he is, the inspiration of my mustache on days that I feel like being goofy. Salvador Dali. Or as my friend Pitbull says, Dali. Mando says, oh, wow. Yeah, Mando, I'm going to agree with you. Armando, excuse me. That is Rembrandt's handwriting. The question is, was that in English? Because Rembrandt did not write in English. Let me take a look real quick. That is not English. That is not English. The word MIT, I doubt they're talking about mitts. That would be what, German? Meat? Befond? Yeah, that may not be English, man. So there you go. And another dope one, Dolly. Dolly had notoriously bad handwriting, I can tell you. That is Salvador Dali. Dolly had notoriously bad handwriting. It's Jean-Antoine Watteau. And, oh, Mr. Munch. That's numbered? No, just awesome red. Just awesome red. Just a big ol' relic. Jumbo artistry, Edvard Munch. That would be the Scream.
What scream? What scream?
Papa, I'm talking to TV.
Daddy.
¿Qué pasó, papi?
Do you mean Twitch?
Yes, honey.
The worst
Thank you, buddy.
thing ever?
Appreciate you, bud.
Wait, did you make Twitch?
Birdman's like, I'm buying the last one if somebody else hasn't already. It is not just one more, it is the last one. It is the final box we have. After this, there is no more. Art and music. I just looked. It ain't there.
You make me glow. Like my song, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Those of you that hate my song, then hate my song. You make me fall.
All right. 2023. Pieces of the past. Art and music. Bourbon wants Mozart. This is the box Abby said he should have taken in the first place.
Thank you.
So, is Abby the diamond hands of the duo, or is it indeed Bourbon who is the keeper of the diamond hands? KP's like, well, you're not going to find my stuff in there. Wouldn't it be funny if we just added a KP unsigned piece randomly in one of these boxes? Show your face, Mozart. Mr. Young wants you to succeed, Bourbon. He wants you to succeed. Get him. All right, that is it. They are now sold out. It is official. It is gone. It is done. We Gucci, baby. We Gucci, baby. Let's get it. He asked for it. He deserves it. Magritte and Kahlo. Dali and Caravaggio. O'Keefe, Georgia. Why, that would be Chopin. Frederick Chopin. It's Frederick Chopin. Good old Freddie Chopin. Chopping broccoli. He's chopping broccoli.
Chocolate chip broccoli?
All right, Amadeus. There you go, Monet. Come on, Mozart. Oh, what is this? Georgia O'Keeffe. Interesting. It looks like it is a picture cut. Looks like a cut of a photograph. Oh, it's printed. I can see the dot printing. So that is a printed photo. Interesting. I wonder where that came from. It's a handsome woman, Georgia O'Keeffe. Very handsome woman. It looks like she's gonna take your Cairn Terrier away from you in a bicycle and then get swept up in a tornado. There you go. We got every musical musician other than Mozart, unfortunately. Oi. What we got here? Bourbon says, I'm not done. I promised you a good night. You're gonna get it. We are gonna go for 2 Founders Edition. Two dose. I just want to hear James scream and watch your reaction. There's probably some congratulations to be had in here. Founders Edition hits pretty well. At least there's a Beethoven sleeping on the couch. There you go. Is that Beethoven's second? No, he's not playing Call of Duty. But I do want to show a photo of him playing, PUBG. So there he is on PUBG. And there's his first place chicken dinner with 21 eliminations on PUBG Mobile. And there's his face after his big win. Yeah, buddy. Real deal, legitimate, natural born gamer. Kid's legit. Oh, Mr. Benz. He is straight gangster. And he doesn't even mess around with sniper rifles. Well, actually I shouldn't lie. He carries a sniper rifle and usually a submachine gun. I'm going to say that's a piece of stock certificate from Benzie. That's cool. How about Antonio Torres Jurado? Yep, somebody's going to have to Google that one for me. You've been designated. I don't know who El Jurado is, but we'll find out. And we got Mr. Harvard. Apparently, Mr. Harvard liked music. Maybe that is the Harvard fight song. The chops. I like the cut of his jib. Oh, Gerardo made guitars. Well, there's that. Un mas!
I really wanted to do a pack.
Sorry, Poppy. Hello, Andrew Carnegie. I didn't know Andrew Carnegie spoke French. Oh, he designed what we recognize as the modern guitar. Very good. Not this guy, the other guy, Gerardo. Interesting. Did not know Dale Carnegie wrote in French as well as English. Hello. Harvard. Again. Parking the car in the Harvard yard.
Hey.
Big ol' writing sample.
Put to him.
Big ol' writing sample. Oh, buddy. Cartier, Wilsdorf, and Tiffany. That, sir, is very nice. I almost would like to say, congratulations! That is nasty. I just wish the Cartier was done in the right direction. That's my only gripe, is they stuck it sideways. Tiffany, Rolex, and Cartier. There you go, man. It's a solid get. Solid get. Solid little get. That was cool. I like that one. Bourbon says, you guys have a product that has some really big hits in it that you guys are sleeping on. He will not sleep on it. He's getting number 3-0. And a shot at that Nautilus.
They got their fire stick. Oh, oh. 19. Oh. Oh.
Who wants to see Bourbon walk in and snipe the Nautilus from DCD Collects Presents Adventure, envelope 30 of 35? This could be a Kevin P. West piece. It could be. It could very well be a KP West. Escape. Escape. Lots of planes. Lots of planes. Escape. Indiana Jones, Thunder in the Orient. Do you get the posters for which one? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Inspector Gadget and Penny and Brain. It's a Kevin P. West for our good friend Bourbon. And I want to point out, it's absolutely a perfect depiction of all three characters. This piece is fire. This is definitely one of the great ones in here. I will tell you right now, we were very happy to see this one. How good is that Inspector Gadget? I know, I dig it too. It's actually pretty dope. There you go, Bourbon. You have a Kevin P. West, a Choose Your Own Adventure book, and a Dark Horse Comics 3 of 6, Indiana Jones and Thunder in the Orient. A comic, a book, and some art. There you go, homie.
Look at this, I got a new game. Do you get a pistol?
Bourbon must have thrown his phone at the wall. He is, besides Cindy and members of Kevin's family, I think Bourbon is the lead and largest collector of Kevin P. West original art. Again, outside of Cindy and KP's blood relatives. Bourbon is Bourbon says nothing, and he does it again. Oh, Carlos, you already got the poster for ordering yesterday for Sportflix. Yeah, you already got that poster. There was only one. So you got it. $18 of $35. And we are coming down the home stretch on Adventure, almost ready to give away the 9.8 triple signed comic. Go Gadget Naughty Lass. Let's go again. He's like, let's do it again. 18 of 35, Bourbon. Let's see if there's another Kevin P. West with your name on it. Let's see what we've got. Is there a Kevin P. West in here? The Lost Jewels of Nabooti. That's the Lost Jewels of Nabooti. Hey, I lost my jewels in Nabooti. That's it. What possibly could go with Lost Jewels of Nabooti?
Like a booty cheeks?
What could be in there with Nabooti? The Lost Jewels of Nabooti. Arnold Tot. He's a tot. If you remember, he had the top of the jeweled staff burned into his hand. He had the gold and jeweled staff burned into his hand. That is a Jay Sullivan. Good old Arnie Tot. But don't worry, Bourbon. That is not the only thing in this envelope. We're looking for the Lost Jewels of Nabooti. And that brings us to the Dark Crystal. Congratulations! There you go, Bourbon.
I'm so jealous.
You got... Oh my God, tell me. Oh God, tell me this is it. You've got an unsigned Paul I'm sorry. I did this art. This is mine. This is a DC the Breaker original piece of art. It is, I did it. It's mine. There's no proof on it otherwise. No proof that anybody but I did it. So it is mine. I did it. Look at my art. I am wildly talented. I am wildly talented, Bourbon. Look at how wonderful my art is. Has anyone in history had two unsigned pieces of art? Yeah, apparently Da Vinci never signed any of his art. There you go, man. It is big. Look at the size of my giant melon. Look at the size of this piece of paper. That's a big boy. There you go, man. You are the proud owner of the Dark Crystal. It is Paul Maitland. But Paul forgot to sign his big piece. His cover piece. Literally his biggest hit in this run. That is Paul's signature unsigned piece. His signature unsigned piece. I love it. There you go, Bourbon. You got a big ol' hit. So how do I get a SIG? We can send it to Paul. If you want me to send it to him, I will send it to him so he can sign it, and then it'll be up to him to send it to you.
You know, it's very strange. I have been in the revenge business so long. Now that it's over, I don't know what to do with the rest of my life.
Have you ever thought of piracy? I'm willing to wager Paul will sign it. Shame on Paul for leaving before his stuff was pulled. Something about a SIG on a painting that gets me going. Glad I bought the extra box. What a piece. Thanks again. No, Bourbon, thank you. You did end on a high note, and it doesn't get much higher than that. Gets everybody closer to the Nautilus. Now I think it's a 1 in 11. Yeah, it's a 1 in 11 chance at the Nautilus. 9%. The big number I notice in the middle is 13. Good old lucky number 13. And then 3 threes is 9. That is second to last. So for those who are numerologists, there you go. All right, everybody, last call on art. Last call on opening. Mondo's like, I want the League of Their Own. The League of Their Own, I believe, is the is live in there. It's not the giveaway. The giveaway is the jersey. So you got to score a Sportflix to get League of Their Own. That League of Their Own is pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty dang amazing. All right, final last call. Final last call, and then I will not see you till Wednesday. You may see photos of DCD Collects at the Rams Chargers game. You may not. And yeah, it is an exciting little time. What's the jersey? The jersey, Mondo, is very nice.
Mondo, I love you.
It is a cast signed Sandlot jersey, authenticated by Beckett, with Tom, Chauncey, Marty, Shane, Victor, and Brandon signing it. That is the giveaway. There are a ton of hits left in those boxes too, by the way. We have not gone through many of those. That is one that we'll probably pick up now that Sports Ball is officially upon us. Bourbon, that is the free giveaway. That is going to be given away at the end. When the product sells out, we are going to give away the Sandlot jersey. I am actually in that. I bought a box. I bought the very first box of Sportflix because I want an equal shot at that jersey too. The Sportflix art is unbelievable. especially the hits. Um, actually, there is a giveaway. Right now for that one, that Carlos is also in on. It's the number 42 Teen Wolf jersey, the Beavers, from Teen Wolf. That is supposed to be given away today. The only person that bought Sportflix is our dear friend Carlos. So if you buy a Sportflix, it actually gives you a 50-50 shot at getting the Teen Wolf jersey too. And then next week, there is another Sportsflix giveaway. And that is the heavyweight boxing Mickey's Gym. Like heavy bag. It's a bag slash heavy bag. I wouldn't use it as a real heavy bag. It seems thin, but it is a nice little prop bag. That is next week's giveaway. This week is the Teen Wolf shirt. Bourbon says, I'm not waiting. I'm challenging Carlos for the jersey shirt. Well, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know why that should have been standard. It's weird. That's weird. All right, 5 of 30. What you saying, bro? Hey, it's not me, it's the computer. Five of 30. Epic Mystery Box TCD Collects presents Sportflix Original Art, featuring Kevin P. West, Jamie Sullivan, Paul Maitland, and Chris Collier, aka Turd Puzzlin'. All right, here we go. Ooh, 2 packs of Sportflix. 2. We know Bourbon is a gigantic fan of the Orioles and the Yankees. Let's see if we can get some. Good old Timmy Raines of the now defunct Expos. Hey, Tim. Rain Man. ED, aka Eric Davis. San Luis. Yeah, don't break them, sure. Baltimore Orioles. There you go. I know you're an Orioles fan. There it is. How about Denny Boyd? Good old Red Sox. Ken Schramm. He's a giant. Oh, no, he was an Indian. That's right. How about another Indian? Tony Bernazard. The Rangers. Oh, dangle. How about them Mariners? The Seattle Mariners Baseball Club. And Don is not going to be mad at Rick Rhoden. Ravishing Rick Rhoden.
Daddy, are you done yet?
Nope.
How many minutes?
I don't know, Papa.
Can we just go home?
Soon.
When are we gonna go home?
Soon, Papa.
I wanna meet Mommy.
Hey, shake and bake. How about that, Ricky Bobby? Now, Doug is going to tell you right now that he owned this Wonder Bread suit. So I am going to steal his thunder and tell you that Doug owned that Wonder Boy suit. If you're not first, you're last. Jay Sullivan. How about your very own Ricky Bobby trading card? If you ain't first, you're last. Congratulations! Heroes get remembered, legends never die. My oh my, shake and bake. That's a little on the nose. That's a little on the nose. Shake and bake. That is Chris Collier, aka Turt Puzzlin'. Little shake and bake. There you go, man. That is a Ricky Bobby box. Ricky Bobby.
Hey, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm trying to feel fun.
One of the favorite movies of all time. There you go. Oh! Mondo. Mondo said, I mean, if Bourbon's getting one, I should get one. I should further dilute the chance of our dear friend Carlos from getting that jersey shirt. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew. Come at you like a spider monkey. Only thing you're famous for is having a hot daughter. 2 Christmases gets me every time. Oh, now you see me, now you don't. All right, Mondo says I will get it next week. Bourbon, is that it? Is that a wrap? Are we done? Is it over? Do we random the jersey shirt? The crystal was pulled, Paul. We pulled your crystal. Or should I say mine, because it's not signed, so it must be mine. All right, it's a 50-50 shot. Who's going to get the jersey shirt?
Me.
We are at a final last call. The night is over. This is the end of the evening. So let's see who's going to win. Whoever's on top is the big winner. I like my G's in a tuxedo t-shirt. All right, good luck, everybody. Bourbon, you get the jersey shirt. Carlos, sorry, bud. He sniped you.
I know he did.
Stolen. Stolen. Dangle says, wait! What you talking about, Dangle? No, no, no. No, no, no. I really hope Dangle was not trying to stop the last call, because he's about 5 minutes behind us if that's the case. Wait a minute, Dangle. You can't tell anybody to wait because you withdrew all of your money from your account specifically not to buy anything tonight. So, I can't possibly imagine what you could be making people wait for. He's like, I had to refresh. Yeah, Dangle, you're about 5 whole minutes behind us. So what are you talking about, Willis? Splash water on your face? I just wanted to let you know that I'm out and I'm going to wait until next week. All right, good, Dangle. James appreciates that pause. All right, everybody, I love each and every one of you. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and we can do this again next week. I hope everybody has a great weekend of football, and I hope for everybody that has drafts coming up that it goes swimmingly and according to your plan. I will be very excited to take as many pictures as I can tomorrow. And maybe, just maybe, if I'm not super lazy, which I am, post them on Instagram. Take care, everybody. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Or I'm sorry, I will see you Wednesday, not tomorrow.